Hello and welcome to Silicon Valley Girls Chat Over Tea. I'm Gloria.
And I'm Rosetta.
And thank you for coming to hang out with us today. Whether this is your first time or you're coming back, we appreciate you coming to hang out with us.
Yes, we do. Thank you so much. And if you're returning, thank you so much. If you're new, welcome. And we'd like to get going real quick. We are Silicon Valley Girls Chat Over Tea. So let's talk about the tea that we're going to chat over.
Okay, so today we're drinking by a company called Teekanne Ginger Lemon. So the ingredients, tiny as they are ginger, lemongrass, lemon peel, lemon myrtle. I love that. Lemon. Yes. My girl's favorite, licorice.
Yay!
That's it. Easy breezy.
Yeah, I love that.
Yes.
Love it. Can't wait to try it. Let's wake it up some.
Yes.
Let's smell it. Oh, I can smell the lemon.
I can smell the lemon from here.
Yes, I can.
I'm looking at
juicy.
I'm looking at my bag. It's like, are there little lemon pieces in there?
Very good. All right.
Good.
Cheers. I like that juicy.
Very good.
Yay, love it.
All right, let's get our party started. So, as always, in the spirit of kindness, Rosetta and I want you all to know that we want to listen to one another. When we have conversations, we're open to listening. We may not agree 100%. That doesn't matter. We listen to one another. So, our thoughts and prayers go out to the universe because we believe that when there is love, there will be good communication, there will be good collaboration. And that's what we feel the world needs right now is love. So, today is National Monte Cristo Day.
I love Monte Cristo, especially, I don't eat it that often, but I know in the past I have. And I love that, what is that fruit dipping thing they give you on the preserve, whatever it is. It's so good with it.
Yeah, I try not to do that part.
Well, I haven't had a Monte Cristo in forever.
I know. I don't even know a place that
I know a place that does it is Stacks.
Oh, okay. Another reason for us to go to Stacks Pancakes and now Monte Cristo. It's also, Professional House Cleaners Day. And we should really recognize house cleaners because that's a rough job. I'm
telling you, that's dedication for you. That is
to clean somebody else's nasty house. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know.
And which ones do you have?
I have Apple Dumpling Day, National Apple Dumpling Day, and Constitution and Citizenship Day. That's what I have.
Yes, and the thing about the Constitution and Citizenship Day, the entire, right now, today, as of the 16th of September, the U.S. Constitution, including the Bill of Rights, the Constitution's 5 pages, all 27 of the amendments are on display at the National Archives Museum in Washington, D.C. This is the first time they have ever been available for everyone to see. And the viewing is from September 16th through October 1st. This, I think, is very, very special because parents, take your children. Let them read the words that our government is supposed to be following. Teachers, this is a great field trip. Let the children, because they're in these special cases where they're sealed so that they can't be destroyed. They will last for 100 years in these containers. And for everything, let citizens know what their rights are. So this, I thought, was just awesome.
Fantastic.
And the birthdays.
Yep. All right, the birthdays. Okay, we have one that you will know, John Ritter. And he is the actor from Three's Company. Three's Company.
Yes.
So
Suzanne Summers.
Yes, Suzanne Summers.
Yeah, great show.
Yep.
She played the dingy blonde.
Yes, she did. I love Suzanne Summers. Then we have David Dunbar Buick, and he is the founder of the Buick Motor Company.
Oh, wow.
Yep. And then we have J. Willard Marriott, the founder of the Marriott Company. So we have 2 founders today whose birthdays are.
All right.
So those are just a few of your birthdays. And I saw a lot of other birthdays, but I did not know them because they are TikTok influencers. And I don't know any TikTok influencers.
I don't either.
No.
I don't either. All right. So the country is sort of in, well, it's not just America. I think anyone who loves good cinema is in mourning, as we heard of the passing of Robert Redford. And he died at the young age of 89. He, for me, what I love is he started the Sudan Film Festival.
The Sudan Film Festival. What's
Yes.
that?
It's a, you know how when they have these film festivals where movies that are like made by, like, say, you and I with our iPhone, not just the big people releasing new movies, but everyone goes.
You mean the Sundance?
Yeah, well, I call
the
it
Sundance.
Yes.
I know it by Sundance movies. Yes.
But that's what I'm talking about. He was the creator of that. He started that. And the reason was to allow small films to get
so
notoriety.
important that we get, like, that's how they move on up through this stepping stone. Love it.
Yes. Some of my favorite movies of his were Indecent Proposal. Oh my God, I love that movie because I was like, Demi Moore, girlfriend.
That was one shocker movie
Yes,
of
it
that
was.
time.
Yes, it was just too
Yes, it
much.
was.
The Way We Were with Barbara Streisand. Oh my God. All the President's Men.
Yes.
So those were 3 of my favorites. And
I
what
like
about
Butch
you?
Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. I love that movie. That was a long movie.
Yes.
But it was very, very good. I love it. And I watched it when I was fairly young and I could keep up. It was very good.
Cool. All right. So now we're going to give you a quick update on Beyoncé. Remember we told you how she was traveling during her tour and someone broke into a vehicle that she was in and stole some of her merchandise.
Yes, and this happened all in July, right before her Cowboy Carter concert in Atlanta. So they have actually found the suspect. His name is Kelvin Evans. However, even though they found him and they arrested him, he's behind bars, they have not found those, there were some items missing, like gourmet clothing and disk drives.
Yes,
of
that
all
housed
her,
new music, that had information specific about her tour and the process, everything.
Yeah, so that's something that has to, they have to figure out what happened, because they think maybe just because they captured him doesn't mean that everything will be found, because sometimes they like to resell those things.
Right.
So that's an update so far, but we'll keep an eye on, like, if they found them, because I mean these are really important things to Beyonce. So and if anybody, will be funny because, hey, if you release some music, and Beyonce be, hey, that sounds like my music.
Well, hopefully they, just because they have it doesn't mean they'll have access to it. Hopefully
that's true.
They have such a deep level of security.
That's right, the security.
And, people need to be aware, when you have a device, you can put GPS on the device. So if they turn it on.
That's how they found him. They tracked it through the technology of the devices.
And they're going to keep doing that. All right. Well, Beyonce, we hope you'll get your merchandise back, because that's pretty horrible. You know, right now there's a lot of attention being given to a young man that was only 31 years old that was assassinated. And so because he's being talked about everywhere, we wanted to briefly talk to you about, you're not going to believe this, at the same time there was another mass shooting on Wednesday, September 10th, at the there was gunfire at the Evergreen High School. It broke out around 12:24 p.m. local time. And the Jefferson County Sheriff officers say that the shooter is dead and 2 students were injured and they are hospitalized. Our thoughts and prayers go out to those young people, because, you know, more and more times now they have camera footage. So you get to see the despair and the scared faces running for their lives. I don't know what it's going to take to get repeat guns off our streets. You know, I don't think the forefathers, when they said the right to bear arms, meant the right to bear a Uzi.
Right, exactly.
So, you know, this is just terrible. I mean, these babies were running. I mean, and you see them stepping on top of each other. It's very, very frightening. And as of this moment, we don't know why.
It's sad because the gunman is dead, so we'll never know why.
Yeah. Unless they left a note or posted something
Right.
on social media.
Right.
So, of course, they're going to continue to try and find out what happened and why. So, the 77th Emmy Award show. Did you watch? What did you think?
I liked it. I thought that I don't know. The host of it, his name was Nate Bargatze. I didn't know too much about him. I know he's on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
But I don't know why they chose him. I'm really not sure why, because he was quite boring.
I mean, compared to the girls,
Right,
you know, like
right.
Tina Fey.
They felt, well, Tina Fey and, what's the other girl's name? I forget her partner.
Yeah, the blonde.
Yeah. I just felt that they were more relaxed, natural, and just everything just rolled off their tongue like it was nothing.
Yeah.
This Nate, I'm sorry, but I just found him a bit like stiff.
Yeah.
And it just looked like he was reading from the prompter the whole time.
Yeah.
So it wasn't good. But I did like the fact that he said at the beginning that he's going to donate $100,000
Yes.
to the Boys and Girls Club of America.
Yes.
And for every second you go over the 45 seconds for doing your acceptance speech, 1,000 will be deducted.
Yes.
But then if you go under, 1,000 will be added.
Yes.
So that was good. I liked that.
That was pretty cool because at one point it was 106,000, and then at one point it was like 68,000. You know.
And
so
then one of the acceptance speeches, I forget who it was, said, "Oh, I'll just make the difference up because I know she was going over."
Yes, it was the young lady from Hacks.
Yes.
Because she goes, "I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry." She goes, "I'll make it up." Reba McEntire and Lil Big Town did a serenade of the theme from Golden Girls. Thanks for being a friend.
I love the Golden Girls.
Really
They're
cool.
as funny as ever. If you ever watch reruns,
Yes.
it's still funny. I still laugh.
I know they come on every night, so
I'm
sometimes
cracking up laughing.
I know. I love the girls. Owen Cooper became the youngest ever male winner in an acting category at the age of 15 for his win as Best Supporting Actor in a limited or anthology series or movie. And that was for adolescents. Great job. Great young man.
He's
Great
good
young
looking,
man.
and I've watched a couple of episodes. I've got to finish watching it. I keep saying I'm going to watch it. It's on Netflix, by the way, if you want to watch it. But go and watch it because now I've seen he and the one thing about this series is that they did all this in one camera take.
Yeah.
So you cannot make any mistakes. So it was all done in one take. But there was one actor during that made a mistake with a name, and he goes, "Oh no, we're gonna have to redo it from the beginning."
Right.
So they had to redo that whole thing from the beginning. But go ahead and watch it, adolescents, and I'm shocked because they won a lot of awards.
Yeah, they did. I love the speech that was given by Seth Rogen. He won 4 Emmys. He won for the show. Everything was around the show, the studio. I never even heard of.
I never heard of the studio either.
I think it's Apple TV Plus because he thanked Tim Good.
Oh well, there you go. Because I don't have Apple TV Plus.
I don't either. So he won for Best Comedy Series of the actor. He won for directing and writing honors. So he was so cute because he goes, I really feel bad about how good this makes me feel to win. He goes, I'm very happy and I really feel bad about being happy. So that was kind of cute. I love Stephen Colbert. I love the fact that he is not shifting his life for whatever's going on in the world. So when Stephen Colbert came out as a presenter, he received a standing ovation. And then he won for Best Late Night Talk Show Host. And when he won, he took his band leader and he goes like this, and he took him up on stage, and he brought his whole crew up on stage. He received another standing ovation, and they kept chanting, "Stephen, Stephen, Stephen." He made jokes about trying to find a job because he's losing his job as of May of 2026. And then what else? There was another one. Oh, Nolan Wiley. He won for Best Actor in a Drama for The Pit.
Love that.
2 decades since he won for Best Actor ER. I loved him in ER, but I really, really love him in The Pit.
The Pit has to come back soon. I'm like having withdrawals
Oh,
because
they're recording
I love
it
it. I
now.
love it. From day one, the very first episode, I was hooked. We actually binge watched it in our family.
Yeah.
And what's nice about The Pit is that if you go on YouTube, there's this actual doctor that does his he actually plays the Pit. He does this he talks about the Pit,
Right.
and he goes over it like, is it true what they're talking? He said
Right.
this is the most accurate show
Yes.
he's actually watched. It's very, very close to everything that you really do see in an ER.
Yes. Yes.
So, and I mean, and I love all the actors.
Yes.
Just really do. And what's the supporting actress name? I forget. She won
Yes, she
for
won.
The Pit as well.
Yes.
Forget her name.
I
Supporting
loved her
actress,
dress. Beautiful dress.
Noah Wiley.
Yes. No, that's the guy.
That's the guy.
That's
Sorry,
who I
that's
just
the
said.
guy. That's what she. What, I had it down here somewhere and I forgot. Is it? I don't remember. I forget.
I'm sorry. We love you too, because it takes two. But sorry, we forgot your name.
Your name, but I can see her face.
I
and
can
that.
do blonde hair, beautiful blue and white dress, very flowy. I'm talking so you can find it.
Catherine Lanosa, is that it? Best supporting in no, that's not it. Pit. I don't remember. I'm gonna have to look. It might be Catherine Lanosa. I
We'll
think
find
it's
it
Catherine
and we'll
Lanosa.
just comment below so that you know it. But
Yes.
great job.
But you need to watch The Pit if you haven't, because it's very, very. It's like you want to keep watching it.
Yes.
They were nominated 13 times and they won 5 awards.
Yes. And the one thing about what Rosetta was just saying, I know a doctor, an emergency doctor, and she says that this is the most authentic of anything that she's ever seen.
Well, I tried to get my sister to watch it because she's a general practitioner. She's internal medicine and she doesn't want to watch it.
Yeah.
So
I think she should watch it. I think she'd be surprised and be happy. As you all know, we've they put it in the can, the final season of Hacks, and guess who won? Jean Smart and her castmate Hannah Endenberger. They won for Best Actress and Best Supporting Actress. So that part was just really, really cool. Let's see. You know how they do a segment on in memorandum
yes.
for people? So Felicia Rashad, who looked fabulous. Girlfriend, you look good to be in your 70s. You looked amazing.
She looks amazing.
I mean, her skin was just glowing. You look beautiful.
Yeah.
She kicked it off talking about Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Yes.
And how we lost him in July in a swimming accident. So that part was really cool. And like Rosetta said, Nate had come up and he said, if you go over, I'll take away money. If you go under, I'll add money. But at the end of the show, the very last thing he did is he said that the donation, he was going to do the full 100,000. There was another company was going to donate 250,000. So the Girls and Boys Club received a donation of 350,000.
Love it.
And the kids that were on stage and in the audience, JB Smooth, he was crazy. He goes, "You're going to take our jobs." And he goes, "Sit down." It was a great show. So I hope you all got a chance to check it out.
I loved it.
Anything else?
Anything else that stood out? Oh, there was one other award which not many people know about, but it's called Outstanding Structured Reality Program, and that was for a show on Netflix I've been watching called Love on the Spectrum. It's an amazing show. Please watch it. It's about young adults who are on the spectrum and they try and find love. And you see them, they're independent and they go on their own dates and they're talking about what kind of date they would like, and you see them, their journey of going on dates and the follow-up and
Yeah.
their family and stuff. So if you, I mean, I'm shocked. I love it. It's a really great show. They actually have one for the UK now. They started with America, they have UK, and I think I'm on season 3 or something. They've had a
Okay.
lot of seasons, but please watch it because it's amazing.
Love on the Spectrum. So let's check it out and then share what you think. What was your experience? So we have a concert coming up, Grace for the World concert in St. Peter's Square. That's going to be this Sunday.
Yep. It was already filmed.
Right.
But I didn't know that it was coming. I thought it had already come and gone. I thought it was this past Sunday.
Right.
But they did, because the reason why is because I saw it and I went to do a search for it because I knew nothing about this. And it's going to be in St. Peter's Square, and they're going to have, it's directed actually by Andrea Bocelli and Pharrell Williams. The two, what a combination. What a combination. A great couple. And there's going to be some amazing singers.
Yes.
Carol G. There's going to be John Legend. Who else is going to be there? I forget who else. John Legend. Oh, Andrea Bocelli, Pharrell Williams, Jelly Roll, Teddy Swims, Jennifer Hudson. I said John Legend. So check it out.
Wow.
It's going to be an amazing event, and you're going to see because I love Andrea Bocelli. I actually saw him live in San Jose when he came to concert.
Yes.
And he's amazing. I've always loved him. So.
I love when he closes his eyes and his eyelashes flitter.
Yes.
I always say that, when you sing, there's a moment when it sort of transcends and you can feel the music. So, when he does that, I know I'm like, he's in his zone.
Yes.
So that's going to be
and
beautiful.
This concert actually is, it celebrates a Catholic Jubilee Holy Year, the 2025th anniversary of the incarceration of Jesus Christ. So watch it, and it's amazing. And there's going to be some really good duets with Andrea Bocelli and Carol G. And Carol G is actually, surprisingly, if you've not heard of her, she's Latina, but she's very popular. She's done many concerts in the Bay Area.
Yeah. All right. So, I am a Eastern Western medicine girl. I believe if I go to the doctor to find out what's wrong with me, and then I try and find out, is there a holistic approach to it?
Yeah.
A new study has come out talking about acupuncture and pain.
Yes, there has. And I'm really happy about this because this has been long overdue that acupuncture gets its recognition, because acupuncture's been around for centuries. And I'm so glad. I mean, this is kind of late in the game because a lot of people have been using acupuncture, like Gloria.
Yes.
And I've done it before. And people just think it's weird because it's the needles, but you really don't feel it.
No.
You really don't.
Unless it is going right to the source of the pain. However, if you say the needle is tapped and you go, the acupuncturist will take and massage the skin, and the pain goes away instantly.
Yes, you really don't feel it.
You don't really feel it.
It's not like taking a needle and stabbing yourself with it.
And the stab pain stays.
No, it's nothing like that. So this study looked at 800 older Americans over 65 with chronic back pain. So we're talking about back pain. And they divided these 800 people into 3 groups. So the first group got studied, and they got just normal medical care, just standard medical care. The second group got standard medical care with acupuncture for 3 months. Then the third group got normal medical care with acupuncture for 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the study. And the findings was that the group that got acupuncture had a reduction in pain, disability, and pain intensity. So disability and intensity, an improvement of physical function, and at 6 months, improvement of overall anxiety. So here you can see that there is a big difference.
Yes.
So really what we want is people to go and get acupuncture, but do it for a prolonged period of time.
Yes, don't get one treatment and go, it didn't work. hang in with it, because myself personally, I have had some amazing results. Amazing results.
Yes.
And if you want to know about them, hit us up below and we'll share.
Yeah, and it's really weird because in the past, when acupuncture first came into Northern America, it was like you have to pay out of your own pocket. Now, there are still a lot of people charging out of pocket, but you can still find, now you can find more and more acupuncturists that accept insurance.
Yes.
So check it out, because I believe that trying to get different holistic modalities is way better than trying to resort to medication.
Yeah.
So give it a try and be a bit open-minded. That's what I say.
Because acupuncture, it's not as harmful. We want you to be a little more conscious when you see a commercial about a medication and they say they have people frolicking and dancing and it's all happy, and then they say could cause headaches, cancer,
migraines,
blindness, excessive pain. They say it very softly. They admit that what you're taking is risky. So let's try some needles, let's go see a chiropractor. Let's just see what other modalities are there that can give you results without long-term possible medication.
Because acupuncture actually goes to the source of the pain.
Yes.
It doesn't mask it like medication does.
Yes. All right. So, we've been talking a little bit about Emma Hemming Willis, and she wrote this book called The Unexpected Journey, Finding Strength, Hope, and Yourself on the Caregiving Path, and it was released on September 5th. The reason we're bringing it back up today is she was on The View, and she was talking to Whoopi and the girls, and one of the things that she talked about is how people are like very negative against her. And what she shared, which I didn't know, is right now the reason that she has created 2 homes, a place for her kids to live and be normal kids, and then the house where Bruce is with 24/7 care, is Bruce is progressing. He can no longer speak and possibly no longer read or walk. So it's called frontotemporal dementia, and it is progressing. The thing that I think is beautiful is this book that she wrote is not just for his particular condition. And when she was talking to Whoopi, she's like, I just want to give people information and alternatives. Because when you're supporting someone that has a chronic, terrible disease, you don't have anyone to really go to. And the mental care process in America is just like none. If you reach out and you say, I want to be able to talk to someone because I'm very stressed and I just want to talk to somebody, not the person I'm taking care of, but someone that's isolated that maybe they can give me some advice. And so that's some of what she talks about in this book, is how to get those resources and what you can do as a caregiver. So that's why I wanted to bring it back up today, because it's not just about Bruce, but it's about the book.
Yeah, there's so many people having like their own opinions on if it's a good idea, not a good idea.
Yes.
Each to their own, and she's doing what's right, what she thinks is right for her and Bruce and her family at this precise moment.
Yes, and I completely agree, because when you're taking care of a parent or anyone, you need a moment. You need an aha moment where you can just breathe. And if Bruce is always there, then the kids will no longer have a normal life.
Sorry, this is Matt.
They love us. They just show up when we start.
So sweet.
When we talk to you, they just go, hey, they can't do anything, so we got them. But we can. We just move our hands around. All right. So we're still experiencing unusual weather. I still, in my heart and my gut, believe it has to do with things that are going on in the environment.
Oh, for sure.
We have here on Please don't get in our tea. We hate to not be able to drink our tea. On our coast, we have a tropical pattern that's known as Mario. I can't believe we're in the M's already.
Oh my goodness. Weren't we at E before?
Mm-hmm.
Not too long ago?
Not too long
now
ago.
Now it's jumped to M?
Now we're at Mario. And I don't know if it's different names for each coast. I just know we were in the E's and now it's Mario. And we have 30-mile-per-hour winds and they're churning. So what it's doing to us is where we would normally get a wonderful breeze, the churning is holding the breeze back. So our weather, on Sunday, we were like maybe 75. And since then, we've been in 89 to 93, and today's supposed to be our hottest day. Then we've got the central part of the country. Some of that is also experiencing higher numbers, heat wave. And then on the East Coast, they're also having winds spinning up for possibly another major system. Florida is just being drenched in rain right now. Heavy, heavy rain, heavy, severe flooding. The wind right now is out by Puerto Rico, but it twirls and then it moves up into Florida, and it's going all the way up the East Coast. So we have tropical depression and swirling winds. So please, wherever you are, be aware of your environments and be safe.
Exactly.
Yes. So, you know what time it is. Thank you for hanging out. We know we shared a lot of information. I think we got everything.
Yes.
So now we're going to talk about events around the Bay.
Favorite time, if you're looking for things to do this weekend, we've got you covered. All right, let's get going. We have event number 1, Oktoberfest Downtown Redwood City 2025. And it's from Friday, September the 19th, and it goes all the way, so it's Friday, September, I think it's 5 p.m. So it starts at 5 p.m., but it goes through the weekend, I believe.
Oh, okay.
It's 2200 Broadway, Redwood City. And it's featuring Brimming steins of delicious brews on tap, traditional German October decor, tasty German delights featuring pretzels and brats. I just love those big pretzels. Any big pretzel, just love it. And then there's fun and games and singing and dancing competitions. And it's just going to be a really fun event. So if you want to go and experience some German culture, then go, and all the details will be in the description below, so you don't have to remember all this. And there's going to be links, so you can click on the links and get detailed information. Next, we have the first annual San Francisco Chocolate Week. It's a week, not a day.
Wow.
25 plus spots with sweet deals from September the 20th to the 28th.
Wow.
Celebrates the first annual San Francisco Chocolate Week for 9 days of chocolate-inspired bliss. Explore special treats, gifts, and perks at over 25 top chocolate bakeries, shops, restaurants, and patrons across the Bay Area. Get your chocolate passport to unlock exclusive offers at participating locations. Sweeten your week with a chocolate tasting excursion. All right, next we have Thrift Fest with 125 plus vintage vendors at the Alameda County Fairground.
Wow.
This is Saturday the 20th at 12 p.m. and the cost is $7. A one-day curated event featuring 125 plus vintage vendors, makers, and artists. Explore retro clothing, jewelry, handmade, and home goods. Okay, next we have Bark in the Park in Willow Street Park, and this is on William Street in San Jose. Join them on Saturday, September the 20th, and it's hosted by Bark in the Park San Jose, and event details below. Next we have the 24th Polish Festival. So if you feel like being a bit Polish, join this festival. Sunday,
I love it.
21st, 10:30 a.m. at the Brother Albert Polish Cathedral in San Jose, Clayton Road, San Jose. Live music, marketplace, kids zone, traditional dishes, Polish pastries, Polish beer, in an air conditioning dining hall with seating and live streamed stage performances. More details in the link below. Then we have 2025, the Los Gatos Arts and Wine Festival, Saturday and Sunday on Main Street, the best arts and wine festival in the area, and it's for a great cause. Every single cent goes back into the community to help local youth thrive. And then it says, this is the top Bay Area bands, the world-class wines, gourmet food trucks, and top-notch artists and regional artisans. So there's something for everyone at this Arts and Wine Festival. So there you have it. I'm sure there's a lot more, but these are the ones that I'm highlighting. Check below if you'd like more information.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We are so grateful. We love sharing information with you, and if there's ever anything you want us to talk about, research, etc., just comment below and let us know, and we'll do that for you. We also want you to know that we are grateful because we feel the love in this room that you send to us by hanging out with us and watching our video. And we send it back to you, bubbling over.
Yes, we do. Thank you so much. And if you enjoyed our chat, which I hope you do, please don't forget, hit the thumb icon. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and hit the bell notification so you are the first to be notified when our chats are ready to be viewed. Thank you, everyone. We are Silicon Valley Girls Chat Over Tea. And remember to always keep smiling. Bye.